Hey, I'm back here to do an energy reading for Earth signs. This reading will be time stamped. Today we'll be asking Spirit for messages for Earth signs in regards to what they can expect or what is to come for this Virgo lunar full moon eclipse that we are coming into. We're in the pre-shadow now. I know some people are like, no, we're not in the pre-shadow until the 4th, but I'm feeling the energy, so we getting into it. So Spirit, messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to what they need to know, what they need to expect with this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse energy that we will officially be in on the 14th. Or is it the 13th? I think it's the 14th. But we're in the pre-shadow phase now. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements in regards to this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse energy that is upon us. And then, I don't know how you guys feel, but I tend to wear all black during the eclipse because sometimes it's just very chaotic, and depending on the placements, you know, it could be, you know, it's just really kind of like a protecting you from other people's energy so you can just deal with your own. But take that how it resonates. But we will be, this is the kickoff for the eclipse season this year, if I'm not mistaken, because we have another eclipse, a lunar eclipse in Aries on the 29th of this month. And we also have Mercury retrograde starting on the 13th. I believe it's the day before the Virgo full moon eclipse. So messages for Taurus placements, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I'm hearing strongly Venus, so this could resonate with those that have a strong Venus placements for, I'm sorry, Taurus, Venus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that makes sense. Anyway, we're getting into it now. So I'm going to pull the card here for Taurus. We have one card, worried. It came out in the reverse. Worried. It's giving like a masculine energy. I was listening to a reading, and they were saying that, oh, because Venus is in retrograde now too. It's Venus is in retrograde in Pisces, and it'll move into retrograde in Aries. And excuse me, thank you. They were saying that when Venus is in retrograde, we have the High Priestess, the mature woman. It's to remedy the situations or resolve situations that may come up during that time. It's best to get in your masculine energy. And when Mars is in retrograde, which we just came out of, it's best to get in your feminine energy. And that resonated with me. And so I'm sharing it with you because I just thought of it during this reading. That's what that's about. So we have worried in reverse. What is this for Taurus placements as it relates to this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse? I'm just hearing worried no more. You're letting it go. You're over it. It's a new day. This is relating to love for masculine energy. And it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. If you're new here, my readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So yeah, it's given in a love relationship. It's like worried no more. It's over and it's done with. Then I also have High Priestess here. Now I was told to take this on the masculine side. And that's why I brought up with Venus being retrograde and Pisces going into Aries. I just feel like somebody is just getting to their masculine energy and kind of like I was gonna say putting their foot down, but it's giving putting it into it, because I'm seeing like a mallet, you know, like how a judge bangs the gavel. It's giving justice, Libra energy, which makes sense because I was doing Earth and I saw like it's Venus hour currently. Venus is ruled by Taurus and Libra. So, and like I said, Libra is about justice, balance, and like I said, this could heavily resonate with Taurus Venus here. But it's over, it's done with. I'm going to clarify that, but let me get into what is this High Priestess for Taurus as it relates to this reading, what they can expect with the Virgo Full Moon eclipse. It's just, it's giving a knowing, an inner knowing that it's over. The writing is on the wall. It's also giving a long time coming. I'm seeing with this mature woman, somebody is being visited, Taurus placements, by a mature woman in their dreams. Could be a mother figure, grandmother figure, maternal energy. Doesn't even have to be a woman. It could be a man. But I feel like it would be on your maternal side. Like if it's an ancestor or a relative or even a friend or an ally. Somebody you knew through your mom's side of the family. They're visiting you and clarity and bringing clarity. This could also be in the 3D. But it could also be in your dreams. Clarify this. Clarify worried in reverse, High Priestess, and mature woman for Taurus placements as it relates to this reading. Now, when I was doing this reading, I was told to use my deck that I call an emotionally immature deck. It's a whimsical deck. I love it, you know, because it does what it needs to do. But it's really it's called a villain deck by Disney. But I feel like it's resonating with you, Taurus, because just hearing childish. Whatever this is, it's childish. So clarifying word in reverse, High Priestess, mature woman, in that order. We have the Ace of Cups. As I said, this is to do with love. Ending a love relationship is finite. It has run its course. Some of you have been trying not to see this, but whatever is going to occur with this full moon eclipse energy, you're not going to be able to deny. And I'm also hearing it's possibly third party involved, maybe even a fourth. Like sex, threesomes, sex parties, things of that nature. I'm hearing sexcapades. I'm also hearing trilogy. So if it is a third party, if that's how it's resonating with you, like this, however this person gets caught or however it's revealed, this isn't a new person. This is somebody they have been with throughout the relationship with you and even before the relationship, but definitely during. We have Two of Coins clarifying the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands I'm hearing here. So this is the Ten of Coins clarifying the mature woman. I'm going to get into that in a minute. So with this Two of Coins, it's giving balance. Like I said, you didn't necessarily want to see this over here. But like I said earlier, the writing is on the wall. This Knight of Wands, the message is coming in strong, hard, and fast. Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot, this is just giving me a discombobulated energy. I don't remember this character in the Disney, you know, tales or whatever. But I believe they have a sister or whatever. But they're just giving me discombobulated with a purpose. Like it doesn't make sense to you or the people on the outside looking in, but it gets the job done. You know, like this character, how they've moved in the movies of Disney or whatever. So that's what it's giving me with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is very much a fast-moving knight. At times in the traditional tarot, I feel like the Knight of Wands is reckless, going nowhere real fast. But this Knight of Wands, this energy, this message coming in, it's with precision. Like, it's just giving. It could be a Sagittarius involved here, because I'm seeing the arrow, I'm seeing the archer. So it's with precision. It's gonna aim and it's gonna land. It's gonna get its target. It's not like a YN energy, like reckless and you know, I'm saying obscure. Like, it's out and loud. I'm hearing the James Brown song, I'm Black and I'm Proud, but it doesn't have anything to do with you being black, but it's definitely being loud and proud. Okay, with this High Priestess energy, but I just feel like the way this comes to you, the way you move, you're going to reflect back on it. Because like I said, with the worried here and with the Venus in retrograde getting into your masculine energy, you already knew this because we just came out of Mars in retrograde. And just like I said, Mars was retrograde in Cancer. And like I said, the message I got was when Mars is retrograde, leading feminine energy, but when Venus is retrograde, leading masculine energy to balance, to bring resolution. The writing was on the wall. You already knew this here, but you were trying to handle it with kid gloves. I mean, you were dealing with emotional immaturity, but like I said, it could be a Sagittarius involved, aiming with precision. I'm hearing trying to hurt people. But you were handling it with kid gloves because you knew you were dealing with somebody emotionally immature, but it was giving unbalance. It was just really giving extreme mother wounds, and it's time to put the smack down. So that's enough of that. But like I said, the Two of Coins will bring in balance and clarity in the 3D with these coins here. Pentacles coins, they represent what's going on in our physical, and then clarifying the mature woman, we have the 10 of Coins. This message coming in, whether in your dreams, whether in your 3D life, it'll bring you here. It'll bring you clarity. It'll bring you abundance. It'll bring you, and my thing is, for some, this may be in the foreseeable future because this is a love relationship you're ending. So you may, and all this shit involved with the third parties, the sexcapades, could be a fourth party, you know what I mean, with somebody trying to do something on purpose, you know, to harm or to hurt you. Like I said, I heard hurt people. It's giving ultimate fulfillment. This 10 of Coins will bring fulfillment in love, life, career, children, marriage, vacay, like whatever your ultimate fulfillment, your whatever is abundance is for you in this 3D life, that's what it'll bring. But it's just like giving, it's just giving, take this advice, heed this advice. It will resonate with you. So you need to listen, because I feel like even if this person didn't know your mom or whatever, it could be a friend that you resonated with because you have mother wounds, or you're similar in the way you were raised and things of that nature. Or it could be a mother-daughter relationship. This could be your daughter or your mother coming towards you. My thing is, I'm saying that to say, don't discount them. Because if it's a mother-daughter and you're the mom in this situation, or you're the father, like I said, it's not gender specific, it's the energies. You need to listen. Because sometimes people, like, even this is my child, so you kind of still treat them and see them as a child even though they're an adult. But it's just like their experience, they're evolved, and maybe they're very young but full of wisdom. It's just like, don't discount them. You'll do yourself a disservice discounting what they're going to share with you in regards to the clarity they'll be bringing to this situation that you're putting it into, because you don't have a choice. Is what it's giving. You do not have a choice with this Virgo lunar eclipse energy that's coming in for you, Taurus. All right, so I'm hearing close this out. In alignment with the highest good of Taurus placements as it relates to this reading. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus as it relates to this reading. I'm hearing get one card for Taurus, Venus, and one card for the rest of the Taurus collective. So, like I said, Taurus, Venus, this is the death card. This is endings bringing new beginnings for you. I'm going to get the Taurus collective in a minute. This is going to kind of give you new life. I'm feeling like the death card is endings and new beginnings. It's giving like a rebirth, but this is going to give you a new life, because I'm hearing I'm out and I'm proud, but it's just giving with the upcoming season, spring, summer, you're going to be outside, you're going to be enjoying yourself. It'll be a newfound energy of connecting, getting to know people and yourself. And most importantly, I'm hearing it'll be fun. Now for the Taurus collective, I'm hearing like barking up the wrong tree. When this arrow lands, when this precise archer, again, I'm hearing Sagittarius, takes aim at you and shoots the arrow, the masculine energy is really going to come out. This is a tiger, maybe a leopard. I don't know the spots or whatever. But I was getting like lion a little bit, but it's a feline. So I'm getting Leo energy here, masculine energy, sun energy, yang. And we kicked off this saying that your masculine side is not worried anymore. You're going to put an end to it. You're going to realize this is all you can do. But the fact that they're shooting this arrow, trying to take aim at you, you know, like, oh, they're acting like they're all discombobulated, but they know exactly what they're doing. It's just not in alignment or feasible or quote unquote normally, or I didn't think that would be the end result, you know, because this person could be going around the corner, down the street, up the hill, and through the woods when they could have took a direct path. But this is just to cause chaos. But I just feel like with your high priestess here, you already knew what it was. You were just handling it with kid gloves due to the emotional immaturity. But now you're in your grown man energy. You're going to pop out. Like, this is a feline with a dog here. I almost thought it was a wolf, but it's like, no, this is a dog. And you're going to respond in the way that wounds them, where they'll need real medical attention. I'm talking about, you know, like if you're in healthcare, you have things you go to the emergency room for and things you go for the urgent clinic room for, the urgent clinic for. This is giving emergency room. Like there may be some flesh revealed, some bones revealed, and I'm saying that it won't be an unaliving, like, because you're going to take it easy, because this is a buildup, but you are going to wound. You're going to wound to hurt. That may not be your intention, but you've been stuffing down so much. Like, once this is revealed, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And before you know it, you're going to reach out like a lion or a feline or a tiger or a leopard or a panther and strike. And that's going to bring you to the wound that you see that you caused. And you're just like, you know what? That's not me. You know, that's not how I've reacted in situations. that has come out of me, so I have to disconnect from you. I'm going to disconnect from you. I want to disconnect from you, and we're done. And it's unfortunate that it has to go this way, but this person is pushing. It's just giving, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. But it's just like, you are. You're gonna kill something within them. Trigger warning. I don't mean in the 3D, but you're gonna kill something within them where all this that was created by this other party, they won't do this again to anybody else. It's like lesson learned. And if the lesson is not learned, the caution is, it'll be a cautionary tale, and they won't come at this again. All right, thank you, Taurus placements. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hi, we are back getting messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to what they can expect, what is to come with this Virgo lunar eclipse that is upon us. We're in the shadow period. It'll be here the 14th. And then the 13th is Mercury retrograde. And is it Aries? Yeah. And then we have a solar eclipse in Aries coming at the end of the month. So anyway, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to what they can expect with this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse energy that is upon us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What they can expect with this Virgo lunar eclipse energy that is upon us. I'm just seeing the moon is giving water. It's giving feminine energy, very yin. Very yin. Very yin. So we're also in Venus in retrograde. I'm hearing take 3 cards. This is giving masculine energy though. Spiritual test failed. Controlled manipulation. And then I'll turn this one over in a minute because I'm already getting messages. But anyway, so we're also in Venus retrograde and Pisces going into Aries. And I got a message today, and they were saying that, well, I looked at a reading, and it was saying that when Venus is in retrograde, it's best to handle situations or resolve situations getting into your masculine energy. And when Mars is in retrograde, it's best to handle situations in your feminine energy. And Mars just came out of retrograde in Cancer, you know, and it makes sense, you know, with the saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Mars being masculine, Venus being feminine. But this is giving me feminine because, like I said, I saw the moon, which is the feminine energy. The element is water. It's giving very yin. I just did the Taurus reading, and that was giving very yang, masculine energy. Leo energy, fire. This is giving water here. And Virgo, I'm just hearing verbatim, you fucked up. What is this? Spiritual test failed for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm hearing this will heavily resonate with Virgo risings. Spiritual test failed. I'm hearing you fucked up. You lost out on the winner. Winner, steak, dinner, salmon, swordfish, whichever you like. Controlled manipulation. I'm also hearing you're going backwards. Like, you know, I usually go this way with my readings, but it's just giving you failed. So you failed in the beginning. Listening to other people, Virgo. Heavy Virgo rising, but this resonates with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a very specific message, though. And what is this? Controlled and manipulated for Virgo placements. I'm hearing verbatim, you tried to control her and you fucked up. Anything else? She prevailed over you, and I'm seeing that this person was crowned. It doesn't have to be a woman. My readings aren't gender specific nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This also could be a feminine dominant energy male, could be a husband, heterosexual, but they could be effeminate, or they just trust their feminine energy. They were raised by strong women. You tried to manipulate. It's just giving a binding. It's giving a binding, and I'm hearing loosen the reins when it was convenient for you. This could be somebody in-house. This could be somebody that you used to live with. It's giving fucked up big time, though. All right, before I get into this one, because I was told to get 3 cards, let me clarify this. Clarify spiritual test failed, controlled, and manipulated for Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You went to an outside source, or they went to an outside source, Virgo, to do this here. Dark priestess, dark priest energy. This person wasn't balanced. I mean, you have some people that go over to the dark side and do what they do, but this person wasn't balanced in dark or light. They stay in the dark. That's where they thrive. That's where they survive. But it's really giving survive. It's just giving, I'm seeing the movie Witches of Eastwick. It's an old movie with Jack Nicholson, Cher, Michelle Pfeiffer, Susan Sarandon. Those are the main characters. I can't remember the other characters, but the specific character I'm hearing with this dark energy is the lady that was married to the guy that was over the newspaper that the character, Michelle Pfeiffer character, worked for. And she went into, when Jack Nicholson's character, the devil, came to the town, she started getting thrown off. Like, you know, some people may call it spiritual psychosis, but it was just really giving empath. She was very much intuitive in her high priestess energy, but she was a little bit unbalanced herself even before he arrived. But it really kind of threw her off. This person thrived in that energy, and they started where their character started. They weren't always fully in the dark, but I'm just saying, like, there's a point in the movie where this character, her name is Felicia, when she's like grabbing her skirt and she's like, eat, 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 like really consume, you know, the energy. And I just feel like this person that you went to, Virgo, or they went to, take it how it resonates, this priest, dark energy, they consume so much dark that it obliterated the little light that they had here. It obliterated it. And you felt like you knew this person, they was cool or whatever, but the loyalty was not there. But I just feel like it was some misguided when you went to them in the first place, because it was all misled, all misguided. You were listening to somebody here, you went over here, and it's just giving setup. But my thing is, whoever went here, you're not the victim, because it's just like, you should have trusted yourself, trusted your own intuition, trusted yourself. You didn't trust that this fumble you made with this person was God's gift, but it was. And I feel like this was somebody you used to pray with. But it's just giving consumed by darkness, and now whoever is resonating with this, they're consumed by it. They put them in a place where they're consumed by it. You tried this on somebody else with the binding, and now you're caught up. It's really giving what you failed, and now you're a puppet. Child. Again, I'm hearing Virgo risings. Clarify this. Spiritual test failed, controlled, and manipulation. This is gonna come. This was some cloaked energy. Like, the full details were really cloaked. It's just giving an energy around it that was like root. So this could have been some type of blood magic in here to do this binding on this person that didn't succeed and they eventually were crowned. And then now you, Virgo, are the puppet yourself, but you tried to make them a puppet, or you tried to hold them with the binding. It's just giving like steal their light, dim their light, contain their light until you decided to get you together. Because you were comfortable playing in the dark too. You were comfortable with these low vibrational energies too. You just didn't know what you were dealing with. You thought you knew because you felt like it was loyalty, but it's just giving quantity, the length of time you known this dark energy person, or they knew this dark energy person. Virgo, take it how it resonates. You felt like there was some loyalty, some stability there, but you really didn't know this person. You didn't know their practices. You did, and you're not gonna know anybody's practices, but I'm just saying you didn't have a real feel for their practices, you know, because some people were like, well, you know, YouTube readers, you know, you don't know their practices. You don't, but you could feel the energy. You know, you could feel when somebody's aligned with you. This person wasn't necessarily aligned with you, but since you was low vibrational over here and got contaminated with what they were telling you, and it sent you here, it was kind of caught up energy. And I also feel like it was kind of a vendetta for this high priest towards the person that you tried to ensnare, that you tried to bind, and it didn't work, and they ended up being crowned. Oh, these downloads is coming. This feels like a fire reading because I ain't even really got into it. Well, I guess I have really got into it, but we're just at the significators. We ain't even clarified. Clarify this spiritual test failed, controlled, and manipulated for Virgo placements as it resonates with this reading of what's to come. What do they need to know for this Virgo full moon eclipse? But it's just giving like this is completion. This person is crowned. It didn't work, or it didn't work on you. It's just giving completion. This cycle is over. Retribution is here. Justice is here. It took a while though, because I'm still shuffling and I'm being told to continue to shuffle this. Somebody did not want you to know this was heavily cloaked. It was a lot. I mean, I just feel like it may have been, they may have used other people's energy, your energy, I'm hearing, to do this to somebody. It's giving chosen one. Okay, I'm here and take all of them from right to left. 2 and 2. Okay, 2 and 2. So we have 3 of coins. So like I said, you was listening to some people. I'm just hearing, hi, hater. You see me. This is giving me somebody that wanted your spot. There was somebody you talked to about this person, this situation. Because this could be a love relationship, a friendship, a family member, or whatever. Somebody that showed you love and you decided to go against. But this person wanted your spot. It's giving Scorpio. They probably were Scorpio. I had a situation years ago. This was probably 15 years ago. I was dating somebody and they knew this person that I knew. They were a friend of theirs, or, you know, I wouldn't call it a friend the way it went, but they considered them somewhat a friend. And I knew this person too. They were a Scorpio, but this person was from my past. And so I was dating the non-Scorpio person. I forgot their sign. Maybe they were a Taurus. Let's just say they were a Taurus. So the Taurus listened to the Scorpio even after I told the Taurus specifically, like, hey, don't pop up at my job. Don't do this. Don't do that. So I think it was Valentine's Day, or it may have been my birthday. And this person came to my job with flowers. And it was a very nice gesture. Very nice gesture. And I had already said what I said, you know, and I can't remember how we got on it. But they came to my job with flowers. And my manager, knowing how I am, they didn't even come let me know that this person came to my job. This was like after I came out of work leaving. And it was like, okay, Sarah, I'll see you later, talking to my manager. they were like, hey, Ebony, come here. This person came and brought you flowers. And I thought it was very odd because I know, you know, like I didn't have to, like me and my manager, we would know things about each other without like, you know, even communicating. And she was just like, you know, I knew that I shouldn't interrupt you. Like, you know, when I'm working, I'm in my zone. I don't want to be interrupted by nothing unless I order food. But if I order food, I'm wrapping up work anyway, so I'm going to be prepared for that. But this wasn't this situation. She's like, you know, I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't think I should, but it was just a little off-putting. And she was like, they weren't rude or anything, but I just felt like I shouldn't interrupt you. I was like, yeah, I'm glad you didn't, because I told this person specifically not to come to my job. And yeah, they brought flowers. That was sweet, but no motherfucking thank you. Like, what? So when I talked to them, I was like, why did you do that? We specifically had a conversation, and they were like, well, I knew I shouldn't have did it. But the Scorpio, the one I knew from my past, was like, you should go to her job. You should. And this is the thing. This Scorpio person knew me since I was a child. So they knew how I was about certain things. And no meant no for me. You know what I mean? So it was just like sabotage. And they were like, I knew I shouldn't have listened to them. I knew because you told me. But I also felt like, but they was just like, go, what you doing? This Scorpio wanted to talk to me. They wanted to date me, you know. But it was just like, what? So anyway, back on subject. Virgo. I feel like you or them, or this person who can, and this could be two Virgos involved. The Virgo that went to the dark person, and the Virgo got a binding put on them, and then they were crowned and prevailed out of this. There was a Scorpio involved that sent you off with the spiritual test fail, because again, same as my little analogy, you should have followed your first mind, because I just feel like however this is resonating, this person or you Virgo, you prayed with this person, you were cool with this person, it was a vibe, and then you started telling people, yeah, I'm talking to woo woo woo, y'all know this person, and then it was all fucked up because they talking about shit they don't know about when it comes to this person. They're on the outside looking in, and there was one in particular that wanted to get in. They wanted to be where you were at. And it was two other clowns here. One of them just discombobulated, disoriented, don't know what's going on. Probably stayed high, drunk, buzzed. I'm hearing like doping. Really kind of seeing like what can you get? And then there was another one that was just happy to be in the conversation that you were even talking to them about this person. But yeah, it was misguided. You got sent off. Child, how long is this reading gonna be? I'm kind of over it already, but this is the message that came up. Because it's just giving, the writing was on the wall, child. But anyway, Knight of Cups. So once you got this information from these people clarifying this spiritual test fail, because I think it was a multi-layered test. It was a quiz, it was a test, and then it was an extra credit. You failed all of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had 3 tries, 3 chances to get it right. 3 chances, 3 tries. And you might have went to these people at different times. Failed. You got in your ego with this Knight of Cups. Like, oh, this person, woo, woo, woo. I could do this, that. They showing me this kind of love. And I feel like you were reporting back. But my thing is, you weren't used to this kind of love. They weren't used to this kind of love. You didn't know love. It's giving Harry Potter and Voldemort. Like, Voldemort couldn't possess, what was it, in part 6? Voldemort couldn't possess Harry Potter's body long enough because he was filled with love. Love for, I ain't gonna say himself, because there was love for himself, but it was just like, now the love is like penetrating him deeply because he has his school, he has his friends, he had Ron Weasley's family that treated him like family, especially the mother figure. Because again, this is giving mother wounds. And I just feel like we're still clearing from the Cancer full moon, Mars in Cancer, retrograding. Like it's giving a clearing out or whatever. But, and I feel like whoever's resonating with this, and I feel like it'll be all the readings, did not grow up with a father figure or a strong father figure or really like father influence. And when I say father, I mean father. I don't mean daddy. I mean a father. Like, wait till your father get home. You know it's going to be some changes with some love, support, and some guidance. to the best of their ability and knowledge. But this is just giving grown man energy. Doesn't have to be man or woman, but it's just giving balanced, dominant, masculine energy. Not suppressive, not aggressive, but providing guidance and protection. And I just feel like all parties involved here did not have this, including the person you put the binding on, but they prevailed. You know, because my thing is, even if you don't have it in your life from your upbringing, you can balance this energy out within yourself, this masculine and feminine energy that we all possess, no matter the gender or how you identify, with healing. And I feel like whoever this binding was put on, they did the healing, they did the work. But like I said, the spiritual test failed. You listening to these clowns, scrubs. You got in this energy like, yeah, I'm finna show off and show out. Woo, woo, woo. They gonna do this. And I just feel like you being in relation with this person, friendship, lover, take it how it resonates, it fortified you. It fortified you, or it fortified them, Virgo. Again, I'm hearing Virgo risings heavily. It fortified you, you know, but it's just giving... It was misguided, misused, abused, taken advantage of, taken for granted, not appreciated, not accepted, knocked. I just felt like it was like, you know, when you play ball and you block the layup, you block the alley-oop, and they just like, get that shit out of here. That's what you did to this love. And this person was like, all right, cool. That's how you feel, okay. But now it's feeling like, don't take your love away. Like I said, this is complete. It's done. We also have clarifying this control and manipulation with this dark energy. We have the Hermit energy, like retrospect. But I just feel like with this Hermit energy, because this is my emotional immature deck that I was told to clarify with. And it's a villain deck from Disney. It's a villain deck. And I just feel like the Hermit mode is Virgo energy. But this Hermit just get into the like, okay, yeah, I'm balanced. But they kind of got into some gangster shit. They kind of was like, oh, that's what you on? That's what you did? Because I wouldn't be surprised the High Priestess comes out in here with this person that came through this binding and was crowned and overcame all of this. Like, I feel like they, like I said, because it could have been Virgo with Virgo, who this was done to and done by. Virgo placements. Virgo sun, I'm hearing. But I feel like when this person went in hermit mode, yes, they went to reflect, they went within, and they went without. Sacrifices were made. But I feel like when they came out of it, it was just like, all right, let's get into some gangster shit. This person may have heavy Mars influences in their chart. Heavy Mars influences. Like they could come from... It's giving warrior energy, warrior bloodline. They could have been raised by... a Libra. And I know people like Libra are not necessarily considered warrior, but Libra is justice. Libra is balance. And it's just like they brought justice for themselves and they did it the right way. I'm just hearing crown. Anyway, we have the Nine of Swords. The person that did this to you, Virgo, or you, them, take it how it resonates, very much in this grief. They can't take it. They can't take the changes. They can't take the consequences and repercussions. They can't take the fact that they're being manipulated and controlled right now. They're being ignored and the love is gone. You didn't want it, so I took it back. Like, you know, and some people think like, well, when you love some person, you'll always love them. No. Especially if when you were in a space of loving them, you know, and you resonated with them in a space that needed to be healed, like survival mode. You get what I'm saying? Because I was recently talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. And we were talking about like upbringing, foundation, where we are now. And I told this person, I was like, I love you and your sibling. And the sibling was an ex of mine. Like, and we've known each other since childhood. And I thought about that because I'm just like, well, you know, there are a couple of exes that I still love. Not like it's growing, but I still love them. I have love for them. It was a learning lesson. There was some hurt involved, but I feel like there was hurt to cause growth. It wasn't purposeful hurt and things of that nature. And it's just like kind of like kindred spirits and part of the foundation in the evolution. And I just feel like some people will think, well, once you love somebody, you'll always love them. And I thought about that when reflecting, like telling this person, well, you know, I still love your sibling, you know, I still, you know, love them. And not in a intimate way, but just like, you know, I care about how they're doing. No, I'm not active in it, but you know, I care about them. So, but I feel like with this situation, there is no love. There it's really, and it's not hate. It's just really giving the person that was crowned and overcame all of this binding, this manipulation, this dark energy, this dark magic that was put upon them and all this other stuff by this person that were misled, misguided, got into their ego, talking about I'm feeling myself, that didn't know love. It's just giving the person that they did this to that was crowned. It's just like that person crowned is just really indifferent. They could take it or leave it. They don't care if you live or die. And it's not like they want you to be harmed or they want you to live. It's just like, that's not my concern anymore. You served your purpose. Thank you. You know, and for some of them that are still in this low vibrational energy may feel like, oh, well, without me, you wouldn't even done this. It was just like, nah, it was on the precipice. You know, you can't be giving people more credit than they fucking deserve. Giving them abilities, because people like, oh, well, I feel like if I do this and I do that. Like, no, look at the whole of the situation. Because the person that's failed this spiritual test, this 3 of coins, listening to the 3 knuckleheads, is giving 3 fucking stooges. They didn't know themselves. Do they know themselves now? We'll see if that comes out in the reading. But they didn't know themselves. So it's just like, I'm cool, bye. Because like I said, this is coming to completion. This is a 9-year, 2025. 2 plus 2 plus 5 is what? 9. This is a 9 years coming to a close. And I feel like this full moon energy, what we're doing with this reading, this full moon eclipse in Virgo, will be unveiling all of this. It's just like top off. Like everything is coming out. You know what I'm saying? In detail. But I feel like the person that was crowned in this and came out of this, it'll just be confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Things that they knew to solidify, like you were on the right path the whole time. You did what you needed to do, and now just sit back and watch these scales balance themselves. Because my thing is, I feel like with this 9 of Swords, the parties involved in this, all parties involved, feel like this person that was crowned is doing something towards them, like doing some like dark magic, because it was just like, let's get into some gangster shit. But it's just like, no, this is the seed that you sowed, and you went against a chosen one. You went against the chosen one. So with that being said, there are consequences, repercussions, and what? 888, karma. 888 is abundance, but the abundance is on the side of the crown. The other 8s are on the side of the 3 stooges. Everybody involved in this, they getting it. It's giving, anybody could get it. Try me. And that's what you did. And you it's really giving like this dark energy, this high priest or priestess should have asked permission before they did a binding, came against this other person, and they didn't. And even if they did, they went ahead anyway because it was an internal bias, some type of jealousy, and all they had been doing was eating dark energy. I'm hearing hating on hoes. 304. They a big treesh though. Big treesh. But was hating and projecting. All right, next card. Child. Praying woman. This is what prevailed. This person, they got blonde hair. This is what prevailed over these spirits. I'm hearing entity, low vibrations, surrounded by the light. It's giving, the light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. It's giving feminine energy, but it's also giving counterclockwise. And like I said, this don't necessarily have to be a woman. You know, take it how it resonates. It could be a man. Could be a masculine dominant energy. But I feel like they got into their feminine energy. They got into the water. They got into the emotions. They got into what no longer served them. It's just giving extreme sacral chakra healing with this water element. Sacral chakra governs the reproductive system, your genitals. The color is orange. The element is water. Yin energy. It's given godly. Like I said, chosen one. I feel like this person used so many things to get this crown. They used so many things to be crowned and come up out of this. They dealt with the light. They can get into the dark too with this hermit energy. But it's giving balance. I'm also hearing verbatim, they brought the storm. This healing brought the storm. Like, and I just feel like this that was done to them was done to a lot of people in the community, in the neighborhood. Take it how it resonates. It was done to a lot of people, but this was like you fucked with the wrong one. Like I say, you should ask permission. And when you decide to do it anyway, for those who didn't get permission, maybe you should ask why. You definitely should ask why. Because this is just giving, like, this person, like, the energy behind them, I just feel like they're supported heavenly, 5D. You see the angel here. They're supported heavily, 5D. It's just giving the kraken. Like, like I said, they brought the storm. They brought the thunder, the rain. It's giving a cleansing. It's giving judgment and a sentencing to heal. Ooh, child. These low vibrations. Clarify this praying woman. Clarify this praying woman. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is taking a while. This could have been resolved. This crown could have came after 7 or 9 years for this praying woman, Virgo. I feel like this person that this was done to is a Virgo, though. Has Virgo heavily in their chart. One or the other or both. Heavy earth energy. Could have Taurus in their chart too. Could be a Taurus with Virgo influences. And the Virgo influences also, I'm hearing, doesn't necessarily have to be in the chart. You could be a Taurus or know a Taurus that this resonates with, and they have the guidance or the advisement of a Virgo. Take all of these, child. 3 cards popped out. 1 turned over, but this came last. So I'll get into that in a minute. And then we have, oh, we got 4. Ooh, child. Hold on. All right. So we got 8 of coins. That was a lot of studying. Like I said, this person got into their bag, did a lot of healing. They went back to the root cause of why they even attracted all of this. Why they even attracted all of this is giving manifestation vision board. I wouldn't be surprised this person did a vision board. And during the time they did the vision board, they didn't understand or know the energies of the planet. And it was just like, okay, the universe, God was like, I received your order. Now let's get to making it. And then all these things happened. They were a trigger, but I'm really hearing strongly they were a catalyst. Like the trigger was already there. It was already happening even before the vision board. It's giving a long road, long thought process, possibly a meditation. Then the vision board came, and then the catalyst came to get you here. But I feel like with you being in this praying woman, using all your resources, connecting to the 5D, as above, so below, there was a lot of studying here. It was astrology, healing. I'm hearing energy work, Reiki. I'm hearing prayer, meditation, body healing, mind, spirit, energy, aura, like all of that. You really got into your bag of studying the 3D and the 5D to heal this. You threw everything you had at it. Because this was trying to really tear you apart. It was trying to end you. They came for your life. They came for your life, and I'm hearing your destiny too. Like I said, chosen one. Ooh, child. It's giving you cleared it out. It's just giving kind of like an atomic bomb. You know, you cleared it out. You obliterated. It's giving Phoenix. You tore it down for it to be rebuilt. Old archetypes have gone. You obliterated this 304, this dark priest energy. This could be a person that call themselves doing classes or healing people through sex magic, but I'm hearing strongly just having sex with them. But it's giving like, this is bullshit. They just contaminating folks. It's giving STD, sexually transmitted demon and disease. Anyway, we have the King of Cups here. I feel like you got into this shrewd masculine. Like I said, the gangster shit here. You got into this shrewd masculine energy. I'm feeling like at times you channeled an ancestor. Like King of Cups is cool. But if you think about the traditional tarot, it's an intuitive, it's a feeling person. They're aware of their energy, but, you know, sometimes they can be led by ego. But if you think about the traditional King of Cups, they're the only king that sits on a concrete throne in water. But water can obliterate concrete. So it's just like sometimes they react in their emotions. It's giving mind, body, and spirit. But I feel like you channeled an energy. Some of y'all could have been an ancestor that was like, how dare you? I'm hearing, how dare you come towards Blackie? Some type of nickname that they called you. Whatever ancestor this is, this person's birthday could be coming up. They're definitely, I feel like they're water sign or have heavy water placements. No, but their zodiac sun sign is a water sign. But they helped you in times and moments where you wanted to lash out. It was like, keep cool. Because I feel like this person, yeah, sometimes their emotions took over and they just reacted. But I feel like they were strategic. They were calculated. You may want to check the spiritual meaning of crocodile. Is it crocodile or alligator? Crocodile. The one with the narrow mouth at the end. I think the crocodile has a narrow mouth at the end and the alligator has the wider mouth. It's giving crocodile. Check that spiritual meaning. Let me see what it is since we in it right now. Crocodile. Yes, the narrow mouth. So yeah, check crocodile spiritual meaning. New beginning, survival, and emotional control. A powerful symbol of protection, particularly in the face of danger or a threat. Yeah, so I just feel like is this alligator? No, I'm hearing crocodile. But even alligator is power and strength, clever and cunningness. You know, like I just feel like, again, they fucked with the wrong one. This ancestor of yours, they're no longer here in the 3D. They could have passed recently, or like I said, their birthday is coming up. They could have had a crew of people that they, for lack of a better term, manipulated. Some on the outside looking in felt like it was a manipulation. But they were very cunning, crafty, strategic, and proactive. They knew who in their crew, who in their clan was good at doing what. And they knew where the bodies were buried with this here. Like, you know, they knew this is over here, this is over here, this is over here. You weren't springing shit on them. But I feel like they may have been a little bit unbalanced in the 3D or didn't know how to come out of certain things. But either way, that person loved you. That person was behind you. 100%. 10 toes down. I'm talking about Don. 33, the seed. This person, this King of Cups, also could have been a sibling of 3 by their mom. Like, so even if they had 4 siblings, their mother had 3 of the children, their father had the 4th. But this is also on your, yes, maternal side. That's what it is. Okay, okay. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups here. Now we got a pair. This energy helped you foster this energy, this Queen of Cups. This is traditionally the mother tarot, highly intuitive, very nurturing. But this Queen of Cups with Ursula, this is a bitter Queen of Cups. Very manipulative of the emotions and things of that nature. I just feel like, what is this for you? The judgment that was called by this person that was crowned in this reading, the judgment that was called was very poignant. They knew what to hit. So like with this dark magic over here, this judgment that was called, because it wasn't magic, it was just really kind of in order. Like I said, with the vision board, you know, and the order got the universe got the order and start working on it. Like, you know, when you're ordering something at a restaurant, like the order, it was just like, okay, I went through this. I see what it is. Now we're calling judgment on it. And it's just like, I'm going to hit you where you hit me. Because like I said, this was all healing of the sacral chakra, water element. We have the water element here and here. This person guided you here. So it's just like, you hit me and I'll hit you back. It's just like tit for tat. You tit me, I'm going to tat you, bitch. And I just feel like maybe this person wasn't like that, you know, that maybe they didn't really move like that, especially if this was an intimate relationship. Because like I said, this could be friendship too. But I just feel like when judgment was called, when the gavel, when the hammer went down, it was just like, oh, okay, this is what you want. I'm just hearing DMX, what y'all bitches want from a ninja. I gave you, you gave me. It's just like, okay, let's balance this out. Let's bring some balance into this. And you know, Ursula had her hands, her tentacles in everything. It's just giving like, yes, bitch, yes, I love it. And also they had support of the 5. 555. Some people may call it 3 musketeers. I feel like 3 of these 5 were supreme beings. But it could have been 5 ancestors too, or 3 supreme beings, 2 ancestors. Take it how it resonates. But it's giving boss energy. As above, so below. And I feel like they've been dealing with it as above. Like this person overcame this in the right way. And this was to set them off in the wrong way, to knock them from their purpose. But it's just like, can't nobody hold me down. Knight of Swords. This is a messenger of off with the heads. I feel like this 9 of Swords grief here is just like, I feel it coming. Like, you know, that's what the Weekend. And that's the artist. People call him the Weekend, but I believe it's pronounced the Weekend. But these energies that came against you, Virgo, or you, them, like they feel it coming. This priestess here, the 3 Stooges, Ace of Wands. This is just giving me time for some action, some creativity here. But anyway, the last card clarifying this praying woman. Because this is a long reading for Virgo, child. We have the Queen of Wands here. This person that was crowned about this, they used to have a hard time because they were very much maternal. Could have been an eldest sibling child, or just, you know, looked at as a leader by their family group or friend group. They used to have a hard time getting into their shadow. But I just felt like coming out of this, they're giving Queen of Wands, very much being able to transmute, alchemize, step into their full power as the chosen one. But they're not afraid of going into their shadow side, because they know, like, hey, I can go over here. I'm not going to stay over here. They're not like this where all they do is eat darkness. They're not going to be consumed by this. You know, they have no problem with going over here and then getting back over here like, oh, okay, and I'm going to teach you a lesson. It's not with vengeance or vindictiveness. It's just like, don't come for me unless I send for you. And I also feel like it's with love. Like, they're not, when they call judgment, when they call justice, they're not like, you know, it's not always returned to sender unless it needs to be. But sometimes it's just like, okay, like I said, it's a sentencing to heal, you know, and that's not necessarily like tit for tat, because this energy sent towards you, Virgo, it wasn't sent to heal, it was sent to destroy. But you transmuted it with this Queen of Wands. It's giving me Empress energy. Also High Priestess here. But they're very comfortable in the shadow side. They're going to give you what you give them. You know, Queen of Wands is a supportive. They can be a giving energy, you know, very creative, easily manifesting. But now it's like they have no problem with wearing this hat or that one, you know. But I feel like the energy that they choose to stay in depends on their mood at that time. Always balanced, always grounded. But when they're dealing with low vibrational energies, I'm just hearing many face gods. Whew, anything else? All right, we got into that. All right, close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo as it resonates with this reading. I'm hearing get a card for Virgo rising and the other Virgo placements, as well as Virgo sun, because those came out heavily. But like I said, this is heavily Virgo rising, Virgo sun on the crown side, maybe the other side too, but and other Virgo placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Give me a card to close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo placements as it resonates to what is to come, what they need to know for this Virgo lunar eclipse energy. This full moon lunar eclipse. Thank you, Spirit. This was real specific and detailed. Even if you don't resonate with all of this Virgo placements, I feel like you can resonate with some of it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Some of y'all may want clarity on a specific thing. Don't forget to comment. I'll answer that for you respectfully. All right. This is rising. Ancestors chosen. So Virgo rising is resonating with this. I'm also hearing some Scorpio too. It's time to get into your bag. So however you resonate with this, if you are on the one that sent the darkness and now you're on the receiving end, it's time for you to heal. And if you're the one, Virgo rising, that was crowned by this, you are definitely a chosen one. But I'm hearing strongly it's time for you to heal, Virgo rising. So even if you were crowned by this, there are some things that you need to... Oh, so if you were crowned by this, if you were on that end and this is something you transmuted and overcame, you are receiving upgrades. It's giving yin and yang. You're receiving upgrades to bring in more balance. And for those who did the fuck shit, it's time for you to heal and step into your full power. Because even though you did the fuck shit, you're still chosen to overcome this, to cleanse this, to clear this out in your bloodline, so this won't be a cycle you're perpetuating, because it's going to lead your bloodlines into poverty in mind, body, and spirit, as above so below. Like, it's going to lead you in the mud. The blood is in the mud. It's given dirty. So if you did this to somebody, it's time for you to pay the piper, which is going to happen anyway, because like I said, justice was here. But You know, and this could be a tower moment, but I'm hearing like the tower was like obliterated with an atomic bomb, but it's just giving like, if you think you finna tat somebody based off of the consequences and repercussions of what you got from what you originally sent out with this misguidedness with these three stooges and going towards this dark priest or priestess, you got another thing coming. It's giving spiritual prison, spiritual ass whooping. Like the blood, like wounded. This is in reverse, and this is for the collective Virgo placements, and then we'll get the Virgo Sun one. Pay attention to music. Someone is trying to communicate with you. It's just like no more. It's completion. It's just giving the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, has it however it resonates. You don't want to hear this no more. It's over for you. Like I said, it's an indifference. You don't care, you don't care, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? And you don't care enough to say you don't care. It's just like your response isn't a response, and it's different with everybody. But it's just like these subliminal messages that this person that came against you is sending you now, because they're in the Nine of Swords energy, and they done brought out the gangster in you, and the hammer is dropping. You know, things are being revealed. It's catching up with them. It's just like, you don't want to hear it. It's painful. It's uncomfortable. It does not feel good when the rabbit got the gun. Choo choo. This is a journey I'm hearing. Virgo Sun, mature man. This is where you're at. Heavily in the masculine energy, being guided by the dominant masculine energy. Like I'm hearing a force to be reckoned with. Again, I'm thinking about that ancestor. That's a water sign, the birthday coming up. Again, they got you 10 toes down. It's giving dime. I just feel like you're going to have to use your voice at some point. Not necessarily with this, but it may come to that. Somebody might try to pop up at your door, ring your doorbell to get help with this. Even though they tried to destroy you, like literally take your life. You know, when you think about the Kraken, when you think about Greek mythology, and was it Andromeda, Athena's, like with the princess tied to the rock waiting for the Kraken, like, you know, that was a sentencing to death. And to the savior came somebody with their cape on, and it's just like, this person may be coming to you now asking for your help. Take that how it resonates. I'm hearing clarified mature man with this deck. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, they could be trying to come to you with a marriage. But I also feel like there is a sacred union on the way. But some people may try to double back. But that ain't really your concern. Because like I said, it's real indifferent. But you could have a mature man or woman, masculine, dominant energy person, or somebody in their masculine energy coming towards you with a marriage, sacred union. A promise of fulfillment and commitment. It's giving divine partnership. It's deserved, though. It's deserved. I'm hearing Virgo Sun. Bottom of the deck, we have purification. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Again, it reminds me of the praying woman card here. It's giving it ready to receive. Somebody could already be watching. Empress energy embodies all the queens. Yes. All right. Thank you for this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment. Thank you, Aries. Not Aries. Could be Aries coming towards you. Virgo placements. All right. Bye-bye. Hi, I am back doing an energy reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And we're asking Spirit for messages for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. in regards to what they need to know, what can they expect with this Virgo full moon eclipse that is coming on the 14th of this month. We're in the pre-shadow phase. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What they need to know. What is it that they need to do? Be aware of. What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Something to do with love. Love of self, love of God, family, trusting. All right. I'm hearing this will be short, sweet, and to the point, unlike the Virgo reading we just had. Child, it was giving Kendrick. This shit deep. At the bottom of the deck, I have High Priestess. All right, so Capricorn, cutting ties, warding off evil spirits, making a clear decision. What is this for Capricorn placements? Letting go and living for today, but it's really giving like living for yourself. Take it how it resonates. Making a clear decision to cut off certain energies, but I'm also hearing to cut off and end certain behaviors. It's just giving a releasing of guilt, people pleasing, trying to satisfy others outside of yourself, even if it's at the behest or sacrifice of you. You're cutting ties with that, cutting ties with the people pleasing spirit. What is this for Capricorn placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Heavy Venus, heavy Sun and Rising. What is this for Capricorn placements? What is this? Capricorn placements. I'm also seeing 222. You might have been seeing that or will start seeing it. This is to the right. I'm hearing 3 of Cups. What is this for Capricorn placements? This is a releasing of trying to please everybody. Even if this is in a marriage. It's just giving reciprocal energy. But even if it's reciprocal energy, you're not trying to over please. It's giving balance with pouring into yourself. Like, and it's just giving a rejoicement of that. Like, once you cut these ties with this people-pleasing spirit, you're going to be comfortable. You're going to enjoy pouring into yourself and not worry about people deeming you selfish. You can only do what you could do when you could do it. And that's if you feel like it, if you have it in you, because you're over giving so much that it's taken away from the core of you. It's taken away from your chalice. And then you have 2 other chalices here that support you. Could be a child involved. You may have a child. But it's giving balance. So you may cut off other things, other feelings, other energies, other behaviors, toxic behaviors. And you may just work with 3 particular ones. Like, those are be the heavier ones. And maybe you don't want to cut those off. You just want to transmute them. How you show up, how they show up, set new boundaries, things of that nature. And then we have 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're releasing this. Like, this is projections, this is feelings, this is training program conditioning, old ways of being that wounded you, that is not serving you. You're trying to step into a lighter energy, more alignment with yourself, your mind, body, and spirit, and your goals and how you want to move forward in this life for yourself. You're tired of working in the red and in a deficit. This is going to bring you extreme peace. This is going to bring you extreme peace, not being concerned. And in some cases, these projections and how people feel are all in your head, but that's to do with the conditioning and programming. You know, you kind of got to learn how to not people please, how to not overgive, how to not feel obligated to give to this person because they are that person, because it's not personal. No means no. And there isn't actually, there's not actually an explanation needed. Because sometimes I'm told to say no to things, and I don't even know why, and I find it out later, or sometimes I don't. But that no brings me peace in that moment. So whatever is going on, I did the right thing for me. And I feel like you are gonna get into more praying, to ask God to give you the words, whether you believe in God, Allah, take it how it resonates. Maybe you don't even believe in God. You believe in intention and willing things to you. You're going to get in your bag and ask for the words, the energy, the aura, the spirit, the feelings, the mindset, the resources, the direction, and the guidance to help you help yourself. In terms of cutting the ties and this people-pleasing energy. Could have Leo in your chart or Leo around you. Clarify this. 3 of Cups. 8 of Coins, yeah. This is going to take some work. This, like I said, some study with this 8 of Coins. This is some, strengthening the muscle of getting into this rejoicing yourself and narrowing it down to 3 things you have to work on, 3 people, however you're doing it and releasing. It'll take some study, some practice into doing this 8 of Coins. I feel like with the energy, the seasons changing, the spring, the summer, the sun energy will definitely give you strength. It's giving masculine. Give you strength, give you more insight, give you more resources into cutting off what doesn't serve you, reprogramming, retraining your mind, body, and spirit. I'm told to get one more card on that. Oh, it's 2. I'll take that over here. Okay. Yeah, just channel your inner strength and ask in prayer for strength. It may be strength in a particular thing you don't know you need. You might not have the words for it. But trusting yourself and your higher power. Wisdom, unique and nerve, balanced. 8, it's Saturn energy. I'm also hearing Aquarius energy, or is it Capricorn? Capricorn energy. You're a Capricorn anyway. Like, trust in yourself, your inner spirit, your intuition. Again, as in Virgo reading, you may want to look up the spiritual meaning of crocodile. But again, I got strength here, and it's just giving a duality within yourself, yin and yang. Strengthening your masculine energy too, I'm hearing. But because your masculine energy is the one that protects you. Even if you're a woman, my readings are not gender or sexuality specific. Sometimes we have to get in our masculine energy to say no with assertiveness in some ways, and in some aspects aggressiveness, depending on who or what you're dealing with. So clarifying this 10 of Swords in reverse, and this Knight of Swords is a messenger here. It's just giving like, you got this, but I'm hearing verbatim the message is, fuck this, I'm over it. Like, you're tired of the inner struggle, like feeling obligated, trying to people please, and then trying to stay in alignment and do what's best for you. It is exhausting you physically and mentally, and you don't want it anymore. You could be younger, the youngest in your group, your friend group, your family, your siblings. I'm also hearing an energy like, look to your child or your pet, talk to them. You know, if it's a child, you don't want to get into like the emotional incest, telling them the whole thing, but you could give them scenarios like, what if you had a friend that did XYZ? What you think about that? How would you do that? You know what I mean? Just giving like a youthful, because it's also feeling like thinking outside of the box, and not even in retribution, just to give you a different perspective, a more youthful perspective. It's kind of giving like, get into your childhood energy, things that you used to want to do, be, or things of that nature, how you used to think as a child. Because I feel like this people pleasing is related to childhood wounds, childhood conditioning, programming, and training that needs to be released. Then we have the Fool here. This is new beginning, stepping out on a limb, stepping out on faith, and trusting God with bright eyes and a rosy tail that you got this. What's going to be is going to be. You can't control anything. If you look back on the whole of the situation, the whole of your life, you can't control anything. You can only ask for guidance and direction and protection, which I feel like you are protected. But I just feel like in releasing this, it's going to give you a lighter spirit where you're able to do more things for yourself, your loved ones, but for yourself first. It's giving all systems go for peace. Close this out in alignment, the highest good of Capricorn placements. Thank you, Spirit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Letters from grandmother. This is an ancestor that is here for you, whether you know it or not. It's giving, talk to them. They may visit you in your dreams, speak out loud. You know, like, Grandma, what would you do? You know, it's the one that, oh, I'm hearing maternal side, but it's the one that loves you. Could be both. Could be both maternal and paternal side. I feel like whoever this resonates with, your grandmothers knew each other. Your father's mother and your mother's mother knew each other. But overall, this is love. This is support in alignment with your highest good as you embark on this journey. So it's giving, pray to them as well. Talk to them out loud in the spirit, in the shower, in the bathtub. Remember them and the conversations, the lessons, and the love. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. Hope you enjoyed this reading, Earth signs. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.